Thank you.
I would love to. Let's talk about what Donald Trump... You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like...
Who won the debate? A sharp Harris rattled Trump. Commentators, even Republicans, concluded that Kamala Harris had succeeded in provoking Donald Trump into veering off message. In the first, and perhaps only, presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald J. Trump, the two candidates verbally sparred in often deeply personal terms, with policy arguments largely being overshadowed by fiery exchanges over character and crowd size. Political pundits, analysts and commentators noted that Mr. Trump had often found himself on the defensive on issues such as abortion while allowing himself to be baited by Ms. Harris and veering off message. The vice president belittled the attendance at Mr. Trump's rallies and suggested that American military leaders view him as a disgrace, while Mr. Trump often responded angrily, declaring that she had no policies of her own and was the worst vice president in the history of our country. After the debate, many Democratic strategists and officials cheered Ms. Harris' performance, while Republicans complained about the tenor of the questions from the moderators and acknowledged Mr. Trump's missed opportunities to unleash focused attack lines. Here is a sampling of the reaction. She was exquisitely well prepared. She laid traps, and he chased every rabbit down every hole instead of talking about the things that he should have been talking about. This is the difference between someone who is well prepared and someone who is unprepared, former Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey, a Republican who led Mr. Trump's 2016 transition team, said on ABC. Harris repeatedly baited him into going off topic or doubling down on his most unpopular positions. She cleared the bar in terms of telling her personal story, going deep enough on policy, but also showing she has the chops to go toe-to-toe with anyone, said Caitlin Legotsky, a Democratic strategist and a former advisor to Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo. I think that Kamala Harris exceeded the very low expectations that were purposely set for her.
Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
Will she allow abortion in the 8th month, 9th month, 7th month?
Come on.
Okay, would you do that? Why don't you ask her that question?
Why don't you answer the question? Would you
because
veto?
Under Roe v. Wade,
answer the question. Would you veto?
Your running mate, J.D. Vance, has said that you would veto if it did come to your desk.
Well, I didn't discuss it with J.D. in all fairness for our country. Just to finish off, she doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just, oh, we'll try and lower taxes. She doesn't have a plan.
A conversation that is constantly about belittling and name-calling. Let's not go back. We're not going back. It's time to turn the page. Let's turn the page. Turn the page on this same old type.
Vivek Ramaswamy, the entrepreneur and former 2024 Republican presidential candidate, said on Fox News. When the debate focused on the border and economy, Trump had the upper hand, but too often he took the bait from the VP, giving her a pass. While the vice president clearly got under President Trump's skin, she offered little beyond platitudes, said Lance Traver, a Republican strategist who served as press secretary to Governor Doug Burgum of North Dakota. Perhaps men are too emotional to be president, said Justin Wolfers, a professor of public policy and economics at the University of Michigan.